end of the year is fast approaching, and that makes me really scared for this project pan. This is my rolling project pan here on my channel. It is the most intense project that I do here, so no pressure. Every single thing in this video is to finish. There is no hit pan goals, there is no usage goals, it is just finish goals. If it's in here, it should be an empty. Now, I have a lot of things in this project that are nowhere near being an empty, but that's all right. I have decided that at the end of the year, so next month, which is so crazy to say, but I will have a complete refresh of this project. If there are things that I don't really vibe with, they can get out, but I might keep a few things in as well. I don't really know yet. I'm just going to give myself a little bit of a breath of fresh air and hope that it kind of just re-spruces this project. I do have an empty today, which is absolutely incredible, but just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe. We are so close to 7,000 subscribers, and it would just mean the world to me if we could hit that by the end of the year. We're about 50 subscribers away as I am filming this, so please show your support to this YouTube channel, join our little family, because it would truly mean the world to me. Just before we jump into the video today, guys, I am so excited to say that this video is sponsored by Rose Roll. Now, I have a confession that I want to make. I actually never learned how to do my brows. I know. One day I just put some brown eyeshadow in my brows, and I've been doing it like that ever since. I've always wanted to learn, but never really knew how, and I never knew what products would actually work for me. Brow trends are constantly changing, and trying to find something that will fit that current TikTok trend is literally impossible. But what if I were to tell you, no, it's not. The Rose Roll Brow Pen has changed my brow routine forever. It has ultra fine, soft bristles to mimic real hairs and fill in your brows for an ultra natural look, or you can build it for a bolder brow. This pen is super rich in color, so you can cut your brow routine down to just a minute or two. No more scratching the skin forever, trying to get pigment, or making your arm go dead by shaking it for hours before you start your routine. This pen is also angled, making it even easier to get your perfect brows. This ensures natural, easy strokes. You're not gonna get globby brows with this. What is even better, this product is waterproof and long lasting. That is really important to me because I live in England. It is famously raining all the time. I do not want to come home from one of our beautiful showers with brows dripping down my face. Not with this. One of the other reasons I found it really difficult to get into brow products is the price of them. Can we talk about that for a minute? Some brow pens retail for £30+. No, this retails for £6.45p, meaning we are going to get beautiful brows without spending half our life savings. You know that I am all about affordable, amazing beauty here on my channel. It is so important to me to find things that are incredible quality without breaking the bank. And if this didn't check all the boxes enough, I've made a conscious decision here on my channel over the past few years to not buy any products that are tested on animals, and this is not only cruelty free, it is also vegan, and that means that it is truly inclusive to everyone. I always believe that beauty isn't just about how you look, it's also how you treat the world as well, and this is fabulous on that point. This also comes in 5 natural shades. We have brown, we have dark brown, we have black brown, we have dark grey and black, so there's a wide range of shades to choose from. I'm wearing the shade dark brown, and I think this matches me pretty perfectly. I want to talk about the shipping for this product very quickly. I'm actually baffled. One of my biggest pet peeves is when you order something online and 3 weeks later you're still waiting for it. I confirmed my shade with Rose Roll, and literally within about 2 days it arrived at my door and ready to be used. So if you're having a brow crisis right now, don't worry, you won't have to wait long. This is super speedy. So will I be going back to 2016 block eyeshadow brows? I don't think so. It's time to stop living in the past, upgrade my beauty routine, and thanks to Rose Roll, I am able to do that. So thank you so much to Rose Roll for sponsoring this video. I, of course, will leave the link down below if you would like to support this brand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now let's get on to the video. I'm going to talk about some products that I rolled in last month. We had a really good month last month, which obviously means that progress might be a little bit slower this month, especially because it is such crazy goals. However, like I said, I do have an empty, so just hang fire a little bit. The first product I'm going to talk about today was rolled in last month. This is a foundation from Uoma by Sharon C. This is a slightly dark foundation for me, and I was using this with the Urban Decay Hydromaniac, but then I finished that and this has just been kind of chilling on its own ever since. Last month I was at the green line. This is what we look like today. We have moved down the teeny tiniest bit to the red line. However, progress in this is not the best. Yeah, really teeny weeny eeny little progress jump here. Not the absolute best at all. I kind of forgot how annoying this is to work with. I think the thought of finishing this overshadowed the practicality of this, because I'm not sure if you can tell, this is a little bit dark for me. This is in the shade Fair Lady T2. It's still a little bit too dark, so I do have to mix this in with other foundations. I am actually wearing it today, and I mean, it's fine. I do like it. However, mixing it is just a little bit of a faff. I remember not really liking the mixing aspect when I was working with the Urban Decay, and now obviously it's back, it's gotta be mixed. I will mix it every now and then, but I don't like mixing it for Get Ready With Me's, because then, you know, you're not really seeing a proper foundation on my skin. And also when I'm working, I just want to do my makeup and get out the door. I don't really want to be messing around mixing and matching and blah, 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 blah. It's a nice foundation. However, this month I've definitely been umming and ahhing whether or not I want to either finish this or declutter it. I feel like that is going to be a massive theme in my end of year declutter coming up very soon. In December, I'm going to be going through my whole collection, making some tough cuts. And I think that's the thing. Some things I know I want out of my collection, but do I want to finish them or do I want to declutter them? I'm just not sure. And because we've not got that much left in here, there is a massive part of me saying just use it up. But am I enjoying it? I don't know. I've only used this 3 times this month for obviously a total of 3 uses. I only rolled it in last month, and so I don't know. I'm definitely going to use the next few weeks to really figure out what I want to do with this. I feel like this foundation has flown under the radar a little bit when it comes to my declutter mindset. I've been trying to use the last few months to really understand my makeup collection, and this one, I just don't know if I want to keep it because it is such a faff. I do have other darker foundations as well. If I do need like a deepening foundation, I've got plenty. I'm so bad at shade matching. Is this warranted in my collection? Uoma by Sharon C isn't really a brand that I talk about much on my channel, so I don't know. Let's talk about weights. Obviously, I've only used it 3 times, so weights aren't going to be incredible. Last month, this weighed 79.52 grams. This month, it weighs 79.50 grams, meaning this has only lost 0.02 grams. I'm not shocked. We've barely used it, or I've barely used it, I should say. I'm not shocked. It's a bit of a fail. This one's a bit of a fail, so let's move on. There are some good products in here, I promise, but that definitely was not one of them. Okay, the next product is again something that was rolled in last month. This is from Colourpop. It's the lip liner in the shade Oh Snap. Now, I was really scared of rolling this in just because it is definitely a very pink shade. I don't really go for pink lips very much. I definitely go for more nude tones. However, this is a very subtle pink shade. This is what it looks like today. I've used it a little bit and I have sharpened this once this month, and I'm actually really liking it. So I've just taken the cap off and it has snapped, which I know lip liners do snap quite a lot when they're getting a little bit old. So I'm just going to be really careful with this, try and use this down as much as possible, but I am going to have to like super sharpen this at some point. Let's try and give it a swatch so you kind of know what I'm talking about. So this cap makes it look very pink, but in reality it's a very nude shade, and it does go with both the other lip products in this project as well, which is absolutely amazing. I really like it. I am actually wearing it today. It's not like a pink. I was really expecting it to be a bit too pink, but it's really not. It's just a nice, slightly pinky nudie shade, and that is so up my street. I really, really like that. This is definitely one of my least used lip liners, and I did want to obviously try and finish it in this project. However, this obviously is not going to be done by the end of the year. The fate of this is to be decided. I'm not too sure yet. I'm going to have a good old think about this project in a few weeks. However, I'm enjoying it. It's a nice product. It works. It's not too pink. It's the perfect color. It works with a bunch of stuff. So, I mean, I'm feeling good. This I have used 6 times this month, which is kind of average for a lip product, I'd say, with me. I've really been liking it. It's definitely surprised me in a really, really good way, which is absolutely fabulous. Last month, this weighed 6.57 grams. This month, it weighs 6.53 grams, meaning in the past month, this has lost 0.04 grams. I think that we'd lost a little bit more than that, especially because I'd sharpened it, but that's what the scale says. I'm not going to argue with the scale. It's fine. My scale has been going a little bit crazy recently. If you watch my Pan That Face palette, you will know that weights in that have been all over the place recently. I'm just gonna smile and nod and say, yeah, okay. But I really like it. I wasn't expecting to like it so much. And this is one of those products in my makeup collection that I've just not known about for the longest time. I've had this in my collection for years and I've just not got round to it for some reason. And I think it's because this pink cap has really put me off. It's kind of put it in my head that this is a pink shade, but it's really not. It works really well with pinks. It works really well with nudes if I want to tone it down a little bit. So I'm really, really happy with this. I do really like it. Obviously, we're not going to have it finished in a month. It is a big old product, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy. And so I'm going to carry on with this. Next, we have our Empty, which I'm so excited to share. I rolled this in last month as a little bit of a cheat, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Like, I knew this was going to be done very, very quickly. However, I don't think I realised how quickly this was going to be done. This is my Essence Camo Concealer, and I'm actually so sad that this is an Empty. I love this concealer, and I definitely will be repurchasing this ASAP. I love this product so much. It is so full coverage and it's the perfect shade for my spot concealing as well. This is what it looks like today. You can see all the crazy windowing in this. There is not a drop left. The past few times that I've used it, I've been scraping and scraping and scraping and praying for more product. But this, it's truly gone. I need to let her rest now. I need to let her pass on. I don't think I've used this that much. To say that I finished it completely, like I've finished this completely. You can see all the way down there. It is truly, truly, truly gone. I wouldn't say that I've used this like loads though. There are definitely concealers that I've used a lot more and they've been carrying on. This, it just seems to not have that much product in it. Though it is really, really inexpensive and it's like really, really good. So I'm not going to complain too much. I don't remember what shade I'm in because all the writing has rubbed off these little stickers. I'm pretty sure that's where the shade name is because I can't really see it anywhere else. So I'm going to have to look back on my full face of Essence video because I really have no idea, but I know I want this back in my collection. This is one of those products, you know, when you find a product and you're like, yes, this is going to be one of my staple products. I think this is really going to be it because I've used this before. I've already been through one years ago and I absolutely loved it then as well. And I absolutely love it now. I'm really, really happy with it. I'm really sad to see it go. But like I said, I will be repurchasing very soon. So I've used this 13 times this month for a total of 13 uses in the project. I only rolled it in last month and it is officially gone. A little bit of a cheap product, like I said, but hey, let me have this, okay? Last month, this weighed 25.41 grams. This month, it weighs 25 grams exactly, meaning in the past month, this has lost 0.41 grams. Very happy, 10 out of 10. This is better than some high-end concealers that I have used by far, and I'm really excited to have found a staple concealer. I feel like when you test out so much makeup, it is really hard to find some staple products because you have things coming in and out constantly, but this, I'm really, really, really impressed by. I love it so much. Oh my god, should I show you my top today? It's not like a fashion icon statement, but it's still kind of cute. And I've not worn this in ages. I'll show you. It's a cat at Starry Night. How sweet. I got this in Seville, and it's just like a loungy top, but it's really cute and I really love it. So I thought I'd share it with you guys, and it matches my eyes. So yeah. So this means that I will be rolling in one new product at the end of this video. However, obviously there's only 1 month left of this project. I have tried to think about that, and I have tried to roll in a product that I could probably get done in a month. So definitely stay tuned, because I want at least one more empty in this project. I'm not ready to let go of the empties yet, so I think it's going to be really exciting. So stay tuned for that. Let's move on. So everything else in this video has been in for more than 1 month. They were the things that rolled in last month, because I had a great month last month. So let's talk about some oldies, but some goodies. So this is a product that I've been unofficially project panning for a really, really long time. This is my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline. This is a beautiful nudie brown gloss, and I have taken the stopper out of this, and it just keeps going. It is still going strong every single month. I think surely this is the month that it's going to be done, but no, this is what it looks like today. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see much difference. There's definitely a few windows in here, which is new, definitely. I'm really happy about that. And I can definitely tell that there is less product in here. Even just taking this out of the packaging, there is so much less on this little dofer. And you may be thinking, that's less? Yeah. When I first took the stopper out, I was like scraping around in here. I was like, there's no product left. I took the stopper out. There was some product left. Every time I took it out, it was overflowing. There was product everywhere. It was spilling. It was gooping. It was horrible. Now I can take this out pretty safely, and you know, there's still a decent amount left in there, but there's definitely some windowing in there going on, and that was not happening last month, I can tell you that. I am wearing this. Well, I was wearing this, and then I just had a bit of a crazy moment with a bunch of lip products. You know when you just sit there and you just pile lip products on and hope for the best? But I have been wearing this today along with my lip liner. So these two go together really, really well. At first glance, I wouldn't have put these together. Again, this looks so pink and this looks so brown, but they really do go together really, really nicely. They make a great nude lip. So I've been really liking these together. I've used this 8 times this month for a total of 14 uses in the project. However, like I said, I was working on this a hell of a lot before I rolled it into the project. So take that with a pinch of salt. I've probably used this like 50 to 60 times maybe. It's just a go-to product. I wore this with Colourpop Parker back when I was panning that, and that was months ago. This was part of my kind of perfect lip combo, and it's still alive and kicking. So I want to finish it. I don't think I'll have this done by the end of the year. I think this is going to be a very early 2026 empty. I really hope so anyway, because I just want it done. I've been working on it for so long. It's such an old product. It's a classic, but I want to get it done. So last month, this weighed 11.46 grams. Now it weighs 11.11 grams, meaning in the past month, this has lost 0.34 grams. That's a good chunk of weight loss, I think, anyway. It is a very, like, dense and thick formula, so it doesn't surprise me too much. However, compared to some of the other weight loss in this project, that is a lot of weight loss, and I'm so excited to keep using it. Hopefully have this finished really, really soon. I'm gonna try and have this done by next month, but honestly, I don't think we will. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I just don't know. So stay tuned, definitely stay tuned. I don't know, let me know down below. I know the progress pictures aren't that great. It's really difficult to show you guys, but maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, the next product I actually can't take progress pictures for, and I will show you why in a second, but this is Oh Snap from Colourpop. Yes, the same Oh Snap as the lip liner. This is like a little duo. So there's the Oh Snap liner and the Oh Snap Lippie sticks as well. So this is a very similar shade to the lip liner. As you can tell, very, very similar. They're meant to go together. They are made for each other. And I have been trying to pan this. So for the longest time, I've been saying this year is the year of the Colourpop Lippie sticks. I want to finish some Colourpop Lippie sticks. I've been saying that for years and I just have never got round to it. But this year, I think I finished 2. Yeah, I finished Parker and Brink, and now I'm working on Oh Snap. I finished 2, which is incredible. I bought the Vault like years ago, which is just such a mistake now. I did not need 30 Lippie sticks, but I'm very slowly either decluttering them or finishing them, and 2 out of 3 have been finished this year, so I've just got this one left. I have got a few more in my drawers, but as of the ones I'm working on, this is the only one left. Now, the reason why I can't take progress pictures is because every time I roll this up, it starts snapping and I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to waste product. I don't want it to fall on the floor and then we have to just put it in the bin. So I'm just kind of going off vibes on this one. I would love to measure this because these kind of products, especially the really soft Colourpop Lippie sticks, fly by. So I know the progress would be so good, but I can't risk it. Colourpop Parker was a very, very firm matte Lippie sticks. However, Brink and Oh Snap are very creamy formulas, and they when I say they fly by so quickly. And so I'm just really hoping that this is going to fly by as well. This is not going to be done by next month. Absolutely not. Even though I can't. Should we? Okay, should we see? I'm really curious. I want to see. Obviously, I've got no progress pictures to refer it to, but because it's been so cold here, I'm hoping that it's like frozen up a little bit. Okay, that's all we've got left. Can you see the angle of that? That's what I'm talking about. This is all we have left. That's pretty good. Right, I'm gonna bring it down. Oh no, it's jammed. Oh no, it's jammed. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh no. You know what? Not that much. Definitely not that much. It definitely looks like a lot, but I think we can have this done not pretty quick. I'd say like 4 months, maybe. I think that's a good time frame. So this month, I've only used it 6 times, but that's okay. I'm pretty happy with that. 6 uses, about average. It's the same that I used the lip liner, because I do use them together a hell of a lot. Last month, this weighed 10.45 grams. This month, it weighs 10.30 grams, meaning in the past month, this has lost 0.15 grams. I think that's really, really good. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep using it. It's just one of those, we got to keep chipping away at it, and one day soon it will be done. I think this is going to roll into 2026 with me because it's an easy one. I like the shade. I want to get my Lippie sticks done, and so yeah, I'm on a roll with this. I feel good about this one. And finally, the final product that I have to update you guys is a product that, I'm not gonna lie, I think will be leaving us in my end of year declutter. This is Ice Dream from Colourpop. It is a super shock shadow. It's a blue to pink to purple kind of shimmery shade. And I'm not going to be getting rid of this because I don't like it. I'm going to be getting rid of this because it's just really old. And through this project, I've really found out how old it is. This is what it looks like today. There's going to be barely any progress. I've barely used this. I've only used it 3 times, but I don't know, I've got some feelings. You're probably not going to be able to see any like visual progress on this. It's just really, really dry. And I have put Inglot Duraline in it a few times. Like, it's still pretty. It's still nice. It still gives a sheen. I wear this as a highlight topper quite a lot when I do kind of more blue, ethereal-y kind of looks. But I don't know. It's not as good as it was. You can see I've made really good progress on this. This has been used and abused. Like, this is very, very used. And I just feel like it's time to retire. I do have other shades in my collection very similar to this. Maybe I'll do one of those duping videos after my declutter, kind of trying to dupe decluttered products in my collection. That could be really fun. Let me know if you want to see that. But I just feel like this needs to go. I just feel like this has reached the end of its life now, and it's okay. It doesn't mean that I hate it. It doesn't mean that it's rubbish. It doesn't mean anything like that. I just think this needs to be retired because she's old. She's an old girl. She's seen some sights, and she needs to rest. So like I said, I've only used this 3 times for a total of 24 uses in the project, which is 24 uses more than it would have got used if I wasn't using it in this project. And yes, I wanted to finish it. However, I was being very, very optimistic rolling in an eyeshadow to this project. I always say to you guys, if ever I roll in an eyeshadow, shout at me. And you did shout at me, and I was still like, no, I've got this. No, it shouldn't have been rolled in. If I want to roll in a eyeshadow to a project, it should be like 10 uses or something like that. It shouldn't be to finish, because I have so many other eyeshadows that I'm trying to finish right now. I don't need extra stress. But I'm happy I've worked on this. I'm happy it's got some love, but I think the time has come. So last month, this weighed 17.58 grams. This month, it weighs 17.57 grams, meaning in the past month, this has lost 0.01 grams, which is pretty good, to be honest, for a dry-ass, crusty eyeshadow. I was expecting it to lose absolutely no weight, so you know what? I'm happy. It's okay. We're gonna put it down, though. I am going to keep this in for the rest of the year, aka only 1 more month, because there's no point rolling it out now. I may as well just see it through to the end of the year, and then we can roll it out in the refresh. So that means 1 product is rolling out, which is my Empty Essence Camouflage Concealer. So what is rolling in? I definitely wanted something that I could realistically get done in a month, because I don't want to roll in a product and then just only have 1 month with it and then do a refresh. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And I was looking through my makeup collection, and obviously makeup takes so long to finish, and I was like, what do I have that I can get done in a month? And then it hit me. My Kavos Macaroon Lip Balm. This is in my 50 Shades of Black, and look, there's really not much product left in here. This will 100% be done by next month. It will be an empty. I want to have another empty in this project, whether it kills me, and so this is definitely gonna be that. This is part of my nighttime skincare routine, and so I'd say another like 10 uses max, and this is gonna be gone. So definitely stay tuned for another empty by the end of this project. I don't know, I just want to go out with a bang, and there's nothing else really that's on the verge of being done. So this just makes sense to me. Let me know, is this a good product to roll in, or would you have rolled in something else? So this is it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. A massive thank you to Rose Roll for sponsoring this video. As a small content creator, these sponsors truly do mean the world to me, and I cannot thank you guys enough for supporting me through this and making my dreams come true, and I'm just so excited to grow this channel and to keep making content for you guys, and hopefully to work with more amazing brands. And I'm just getting soppy now, I need to stop. But please do like, comment, subscribe, hype this video. Again, we want to hit 7,000 as soon as possible. I really, really hope we can hit that soon. Please support a girl out, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.